What's up, bitty man? It's the Bronco at the Frog coming at you with another reaction video. The 15 most what? The 15 most racist moments in football history. Outside. What you got going on, man? Hey, go subscribe to that man for making this video. Get that man to 200,000 subs, but 15 most racist moments. Alright, now let me go ahead and guess. It's gonna be filled with a bunch of Italians, a bunch of Spaniards, and a little bit of Englishmen. That's the top 3 already. On my mama. Moment when somebody threw a monkey. I often say threw a monkey. They threw a banana peel at somebody, and you remember they all made they little cringe social media outcry when Luis Suarez somebody said, I'm a monkey too, and had the little banana right there. I think it was Neymar and Luis. It was something like that. Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about, bro. But hey, 15 most racist moments. Let's see what go down. Oh, I almost forgot. The Spanish people on Twitter is racist as hell. Especially to Vinny Jr. I already know y'all boys is gonna be sad as hell. And the man Vinicius Jr gets his damn first Ballon d'Or on Monday. Cry me a damn river, man. Let's see what go down.
These are the 15 most racist
Why he so ecstatic about it? These are the 15 most racist moments in football history. That boy excited about to tell us about some racism.
And first, a moment so bad, it sparked a worldwide
the banana. Okay, yeah.
Cause in 2014, a Spanish fan was stupid enough to throw a banana.
There's one moment.
The legend Dani Alves, who then ate it like he wasn't even bothered.
Hey. That's a double right there, for real, no cap. He's like, whoop, he just gave me my much needed source of potassium. But me personally, I'm not eating nothing that I know that came from somebody that I don't know who threw it. They could have had all types of germs. They could have snuck the damn banana in the stadium, in their damn pants, and their underwear. He could be eating ball sweat juice right there at that banana. I ain't doing all of that, but hey, some people just don't give a damn.
Moment went so viral that lots of players showed their support by starting the hashtag #WeAreAllDaniAlves. And the Spanish League received a ton of criticism for how they dealt with the situation.
Hold on, who what?
Spanish League received a ton of #WeAreAllDaniAlves. And the Spanish League received a ton of criticism for how they dealt with the situation.
Perhaps the most disappointing thing about this, Jim, is that whilst Barcelona have released a statement, the club themselves condemning what happened from their supporters, saying that they are going to chase them out. The Spanish football authorities really aren't saying anything at all.
And that's not even the most painful moment on our list. One player's celebration insulted an entire country. And one guy even went to prison for his actions. But before we get to those, we gotta address the humiliation Osimhen has suffered from his own club.
Oh yeah, Napoli, didn't they do like a gorilla emoji? Now, I don't know if it was similar to boxing. Now, it was a whole bunch of things that came up in boxing, because Tank, he called himself a gorilla. Gervonta Davis, he called himself a gorilla. He used gorilla emojis. And then Teofimo Lopez, he was like, yeah, I'm going to take that gorilla down. And everybody was like, whoa, you just called him a gorilla or something. But he was like, well, that's what he called himself, so I was just calling him. But he still should have known better just to know that it's culturally insensitive. Now, it's not fair, but like I say, he does call himself a gorilla, but you still can't call him that, even though he called it himself, just because of cultural history and the racial tendencies in the past, you know?
After single-handedly securing Napoli's first title in 33 years, he seemed like their pride and treasure. Fans were wearing Osimhen masks. People were baking cakes of his face. Fans were wearing Osimhen masks. People were baking.
Why they really look like him though? They got the damn popcorn on top of the cake head. They got the blue mask on top of the brown cape with the baby blue fondant at the bottom. This is nuts right here. The popcorn for his hair. That's creative as hell, though.
Cakes of his face. And you could see thousands of fans wearing his jersey.
Yep.
But after the club's TikTok account posted 2 unbelievably offensive videos of him, all hell broke loose.
It was.
These 2 videos that I've seen, one of them is racist. They've both been deleted. Osimhen is waiting for an apology.
What exactly did it show again?
Coming from Napoli so far.
Have we gone back in time, everybody?
Where do we start with that? Because I'm confused.
I'm a coconut.
Normally when he showed me these things, I'm thinking about the black guy and dressed him as a coconut. Like, how, no matter what, whether they were meant for it to be offensive or not. Surely you would just think in your mind, we've got a black person, do we want to cover his body with a coconut?
And the real story is that the champions of Italy have mocked and offended and insulted one of the best African players in the world, and it's about time they apologise to him.
Putting a black guy close to a coconut, where I'm from, you
get punched. They were tear. All right, yeah, they were tear. All right, he about that shit. Oh, he stand up business. But it's like, fool, this is whoever the social media intern was it who uploaded that shit. I'm pretty sure they ass is probably one of the most, I ain't gonna say one of the most hated people, but he has to have had a part on why that man Victor Osimhen is over there in Turkey right now playing for Galatasaray.
Knows. Straight away. So you have to do your research, and it's your own team. What are we talking about here?
Honestly, I don't know what this is either. Until the day I uploaded this video, Napoli has still not apologized. And I fully understand why Osimhen deleted all photos of him wearing the Napoli jersey from his socials. That's just painful, man.
You don't know what you missed until it's gone. So we got one Spanish incident, we got one Italian incident. They tied up, win one.
Just like the time a commentator thought his mic was switched off, but instead broadcasted himself to thousands of people as he was commenting on Chelsea's defender, Taison.
What'd he say? What? What'd he say?
Yeah.
What? What? England, y'all on the list. Spain, Italy, England. 3 goddamn diabolical incidents. And this is by a commentator? He called him a effing lazy thing. What? Them damn old folk, boy. And these old folk these the people who raised this current generation, the adults of this generation. And guess what? The adults of generation passes that down to the damn kids. So it's a never-ending cycle. Unless we truly educate the people out there that this is wrong. Like I say, it's still Spanish TikToks and Twitter accounts up there that is just straight out being racist and diabolical to goddamn black footballers. Calling him a effing lazy dick. Who? What?
Yikes. He was sacked that same day and later revealed that comment cost him over £1 million in canceled contracts and sponsorships.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he's not the only commentator to have made some terribly racist comments.
Non vedo in Italia attualmente un giocatore come Lukaku in nessun'altra squadra. Né nella Juve, né nella Roma, nella Lazio, tutto. Secondo me è uno dei più forti. Secondo me è uno dei più forti. A me piace moltissimo. Perché ha forza, perché è il sosia di Zapata dell'Atalanta. Esatto. Questi hanno qualcosa in più degli altri, non c'è niente da fare. E poi è un uomo che alla fine gol li fa. E poi questo ti trascina la squadra. Questo nell'1 contro 1 ti uccide. Se gli vai contro cadi per terra. O c'hai 10 banane qui per mangiare che gliele dai, se no non cade.
But it gets even worse. Because these types of...
He said, what? Either you have 10 bananas to eat and you... Either you have 10 bananas to eat and you give them to him. Did he mean... you can't use the word bananas, bro. You could have used any fucking food but a damn banana. So Italy has 2. We got 1 Spain, 2 Italy, 1 England.
But it gets even worse. Because these types of comments aren't just made on TV, but also on social media.
Yes.
Like the time Ivan Toney woke up to an Instagram message calling him this. And instead of letting this person get away with it, Toney publicly called him out, which forced the police to start an investigation. It turned out to be a man by the name of Antonio Neal, who then received a 3-year stadium ban, which is pretty mild compared to number 10.
He called him a what? Black cunt? That's what he said?
Get away up to an Instagram message calling him
a black, yeah, it gotta be black cunt. Yeah. England, y'all up to 2. So we got 1 Spain, 2 Italy, 2 Englands.
this, and insists to start an investigation. It turned out to be a man by the name of Antonio Neal, who then received a 3-year stadium ban, which is pretty mild compared to number 10, where a fan was sentenced to 8 weeks in prison.
A West Brom fan, Simon Silwood, will serve time in a British prison. Silwood was sentenced to 8 weeks imprisonment at the Birmingham Magistrates Court in England on Thursday.
England again.
He was found guilty on September 9th of racially abusing West Brom's Romaine Sawyers after the 5-0 home loss to Manchester City in the English Premier League on January.
That boy was mad as hell. They say 5-0 loss. They lost 5-0 and he absolutely lost his shit. And he say, man, who I'm finna take my anger out on? Oh, the black guy.
26th, Sawyer plays internationally for St. Kitts and Nevis. After the match, Silwood posted on Facebook that Sawyers would win the Baboon d'Or.
It's not funny, bro. It's not funny, y'all. That is not funny.
He posted on Facebook that Sawyers would win
that is
the
not funny.
Baboon
How the
d'Or.
fuck do you know how much of a diabolical damn racist that you have to be to come up with some shit like this? That man said he's in contention for the Baboon for the fucking Baboon d'Or, bro. Do you know that was so damn diabolical? They threw that man in jail, bro. England, y'all at the top of the list. You got 1 Spain, 2 Italy's, 3 English. Come on now.
In his defense, Silwood said the message was stupid,
Y'all
not
tripping.
racial. Sawyers, who is
that's
currently
pretty
on loan
fucking
to
racial,
Stoke
dude.
City, said he was left feeling harassed, alarmed, and distressed. Silwood was ordered to pay Sawyers £500 in compensation and was banned for life by West Brom.
Damn.
I'm glad we'll never see him in a stadium again.
What team y'all think he went
For
to?
life by West Brom.
I'm glad.
Who y'all think his new team is since West Brom done banned that man? Who the next door to West Brom? Do they got any derbies or
Glad
anything?
we'll never see him in a
Another
stadium
team
again.
to be a fan
Which
of?
should also be the case for these next fans that left Mario Balotelli in tears.
Really?
See, the Italian striker is no stranger to racism.
Italy, y'all
and
back.
has been the victim of verbal abuse many times over the years. During his time at Man City, the Euro in 2012, Milan, and also Inter.
After what happened to the last game, no? I felt a little bit alone when I was home, and I always said that if it happened in the stadium, I just do like if nobody say nothing and I don't care. But this time, I think I changed my mind a little bit, and if it's gonna happen one more time, I'm gonna leave the pitch because it's so stupid.
So nobody was surprised when it all became too much for him. During a game between Brescia and Verona on the 3rd of November
Italy all up to
2019, fans went way too far and made monkey noises every time Mario touched the ball. He then went on to pick it up and kicked it towards the Verona fans and refused to continue the game.
It is
and went on to pick it up and
cell
kicked it
phone
towards the
camera
Verona
footage it
fans
is.
and refused to continue the game.
Oh yeah, you could. Yeah, all the live too, bro.
But it doesn't even come close
That football, bro. Hey, Spain 1, Italy 3, England 3.
what Vini had to go through on 3 separate
Spain, y'all up to 2 now.
You heard that right, because at an away game against Valencia, Vini was taunted for 90 minutes straight.
Damn.
And couldn't take it anymore, which resulted in him getting in a fight with the players, ultimately ending up in a red card. But that's not even the only time Vini has stood up for himself, because in a game against Atletico, he was seen dancing next to the disrespectful crowd, causing them to start throwing things at him.
Because they said something, one of their players came out and talking about, so, yeah, he ain't going to be dancing against us. Oh, yeah? They already know. As soon as they scored, that ain't giving them field to fire. Well, he didn't score. Rodrigo ended up scoring. And Rodrigo was dancing, and Vini went over there and danced with him.
What didn't make sense, though, is AEK player Yorgos Katidis.
Oh, Greece is on here.
With a permanent ban from football after celebrating a goal with a Nazi salute.
That's a player who
makes
did
this
it.
even
Wow.
worse, though, is that when he tried to come out with an
He's out of line for
apology, he
that.
claimed to have not known what it meant.
But how could he have thought that was going to play well?
No, I don't know how he doesn't know. I guess they don't.
Where was Buddy Boy? What country was he born that he don't know what the hell that means? They didn't teach that in you weren't paying attention in history class? Come on now.
I have History Channel in Greece.
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
Hitler all day, every day.
So this is not something that he's just unaware of or something that happened 10,000 years ago. This is still a very active part in some cultures in Europe. So you can't tell me for a second that he didn't know what he was doing.
But what's really unbelievable is the fact that England fans
y'all back.
started to fight each
Y'all
other
number
over
4.
Rashford and Saka's close miss in the Euro finals. See, right after the young
remember
stars
this one.
missed their shots, comments were flooding their social media accounts with disgustingly racist remarks, going so far to the point that Rashford himself tweeted out saying, "For those working to make me feel worse than I already do, good luck with trying."
At least 70 racial slurs on social media. He's sitting there counting them hoes. That's how you know it really affected him. He's scrolling through 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's another one. 5, 6. This man really sat there and read every single one of them and counted all the way to 70. One negative comment outweighs 10 positive comments. That's just facts. Even when it comes to like content creating, it don't matter, bro. That negative comment always gonna outweigh the positive. And he received 70. England, y'all are at 4 incidents. Spain is at 2. Italy is at 3. England and no, is it 4 or 5? I don't know. I lost count. I think it's 4.
This really set the tone as to how far people were truly going to put them down, which started a shift in a lot of the fans who then started coming out defending the players.
Now y'all don't gotta go overboard and get to call him hero and shit. Like Marcus Rashford is not a fucking hero, bro. He's just a damn footballer who came out and missed the pen and he got abused and he came out and was saying, bro, quit abusing me, fool. It's making it's making me sad. This shit is not right. You ain't gotta come out here and call him a hero. Just like Sketch, when Sketch got exposed for all the OnlyFans, bro, Sketch is not a damn hero. He just got exposed, and now he got to sit there and face,
started coming out defending the players with kind messages, fan art, and tons more. But I can't say the same for when Suarez infamously decided to shake Patrice.
We got an Uruguayan on the list. Uruguay, y'all at one.
You could probably chalk that up to a simple rivalry. But as the game continued, Suarez's constant verbal abuse against Evra specifically let the football world know that this was much deeper than a simple fight, which resulted in an 8-match ban and a $40,000 fine. A small price to pay for such a disrespectful act. And when later asked about this entire situation, Evra commented saying he didn't want Suarez to get banned, just to get educated, and followed up with the fact that he should be sent to Africa to see everyone's the same.
That boy took the higher road and say, bro, all it takes is education, fool. I know that man Luis Suarez felt like a little boy. He just sent him.
The education, doing like something, I don't know, sending him to Africa, helping the kids, and to see like...
That boy say, you better do community service.
Truly a badass response. But the response to this next player made him disable all his social media accounts and go ghost. When Iraq was comfortably up against Japan 2-1 in the 2024 Asian Cup.
Just like that, Iraq with a 2-goal cushion.
Fans started to harass
the Japanese
goalkeeper, Zion Suzuki, for being black,
we already know the Japanese
as far
racist
as making him disable his
Asian. We already know the Asian community
for the
racist.
amount of hate he was receiving. Truly disrespectful, as his mother was Japanese and his father was Ghanaian.
Especially because their country is not really mixed. They're not a mixed country. They are pure-blooded, bro. Like, they're one of the Asian countries or one of the few countries in the world, like Europe. A lot of Europe countries are pretty intermingled with black people. It may be few, but Asian countries, literally, there is no race mixing. They're just straight pure-blooded Japanese, straight pure-blooded Chinese, straight pure-blooded Korean.
Had nothing to do with the game. But the hate got so bad, his coach had to even step in to say he was ashamed and appalled at the supporters' actions. And truly showed what fans can turn like when they don't get their way. And as if one racist incident wasn't enough in a week, just a couple of days later in Serie A,
back.
incident involving AC Milan's goalkeeper
Italy
Maignan caused a whole new rule to be added. After starting to receive tons of abuse from behind his goal, with people going as far as making monkey noises, Mike took his AC Milan team and completely walked off the
he
pitch.
took everybody off the pitch?
Ok, le fischi accicciamo perché siamo fuori casa e così, ma questo qua...
Oh, my camera finna die.
Cosa di razzismo non si può arrivare a questo livello.
But it gets even crazier, because after the incident, not only did 4 fans get permanently banned,
I know they
but the
feel
FIFA
dumb.
president himself commented, saying, "We have to implement an automatic forfeit for teams whose fans have committed racism and caused the match to be abandoned."
I ain't gonna hold you. This is a kind of a steep hill to go to, Mr. President. An automatic forfeit is crazy. Cause then you can muster up some shit. Well, they not gonna want their team to get, to catch that L, but this could end bad. That could end bad.
Truly an
it could stop the chance,
moment.
possibly,
But
though.
what we can
But it could be unfair to the
time
players.
when Taison Shakhtar player Taison got constantly abused by the opposing fans, to the point where he broke all composure and started flipping them off and kicking the ball toward him. See, I can understand that response after the constant harassment from the crowd, which left him in tears and eventually ended up in him getting a red card and a 1-day ban from the Ukrainian league.
One human can look at the Ukraine, man. Hey, one human can only take so much, bro.
Undeserved. What was
I ain't even gonna
deserved,
talk
however,
about
is the
Ukraine.
backlash Bulgaria fans received after doing Nazi signs and singing monkey chants versus England at a Euro 2020 qualifier. During a dominant England performance, Bulgarian fans couldn't contain themselves.
Look at
which
that dude.
resulted by them
Eastern
lashing
Euro
out
boys.
into racism towards the players.
You know what you are, you racist bastards.
You know what you are. They
But
be
it
killing
got
me with them
even
damn
worse
nursery
when the game had to
rhymes.
be stopped 2 separate times. You
And
heard
speaking
that
of
right.
this, saying that it had to be stopped 2 different times. Well, never mind.
Separate times. You heard that right. I couldn't believe it at first.
I was gonna bring up when Mexico, every time we play Mexico, the game got to be stopped, but it don't be due to racism. It just be due to them saying the P word. And in the United States, we articulate the P word, the P4 letter word. I don't know if I can say it on YouTube. It rhymes with boot though, but United States think it's homophobic, but they saying I thought it meant the B word.
90 minutes were up,
When I was going
Rashford
up.
sent out a tweet addressing the situation, stating he was forced to play in an unideal situation.
Yeah.
But still happy they got the 3 points. I don't know how he kept his composure.
They was mad they was
That
losing.
was ridiculous, man. But so are these moments. Click that video.
Hey man,
right there.
shout out to Ben. Offside for making this video 15 most racist moments in football history. Like I said, the majority of the moments, I think it was like, what I say, 4 England, it was 4 Italy, and like 2 Spain. I thought it was gonna be more Spanish moments up here, but I knew those was gonna be the 3 main culprits in the damn countries involving damn racism. Y'all need to be damn better, and I can only imagine the racism that's gonna happen when the man Vinny Jr. gets his Ballon d'Or, bro. I'm out.